When I first came, one of the reasons I came, I had gone through a battery of exams with 3 different doctors, and everything came out normal. All my blood tests were normal. My cardiology test was normal. I went to also a person who was doing my lungs, pulmonologist, that was normal. Then a doctor also who's an internist, but also he does general medicine, and everything was normal. And yet I didn't feel normal. So one of the things I was feeling very tired, very fatigued. I wasn't quite sure what that was coming from. The other thing I was experiencing was my eyes were watering constantly. They were burning, where it was very hard to see at times, and also just itchy. That has dramatically improved since I've been here. Also, my energy level is quite up now, for example. My whole body was twitching on the right side quite a bit. That's improved, although still room to grow. Also, at the same time, I've lost 24 pounds since I started coming here, and that's helped quite a bit. To me, I can now bend over and tie my shoes, which I couldn't do before. I put my foot on a chair. Another thing I can do now, too, is that just in general, I just feel more light and able to breathe better. Even though I was very much short of breath a lot before I came. Now that still happens occasionally, but not very often anymore. Also, my hair is even growing back. That was a great surprise to me. So it's a sign of the rejuvenation that's occurring in my whole body. And in general, I just feel a lot better. I don't remember the exact technical name of my diagnosis, but I seem to be stopped degenerating in my body, my brain, and start rejuvenating the whole body. And it's not just affecting the body, but also the mind and the spirit as well. But according to Dr. Jati, through his testing, I seem to have a mild case of diabetes. Secondly, I've had a neurodegenerative disease that was progressing. Dr. Jati has been able to stop the degeneration and now has begun a process of rejuvenation of my body and those parts of the body that were degenerating, and again showing the brain connection to the body and to its various systems and its various organs. Another problem I have is that my various systems weren't functioning very well. My digestive system, for example, was not functioning well, and therefore wasn't getting much good nutrients to my cells. That has improved dramatically. My liver and my kidneys were not functioning well, and they've improved now. We're still working on that. Also, my walking is much more steady now. Well, again, I think Dr. Jati, first of all, has the scientific background and training that practically no other doctor I know has. Number 2, I've talked to other patients of his, that he has taken patients other doctors given up on, and he's able to still work with them and actually provide results. People have gone to every other possible doctor and have been very disappointed. Dr. Jati is one of the very few doctors in the world that not only understands those cases, but has scientific methods and strategies to help heal those patients. And to do that based upon, again, research and based upon what we know today about functional neurology, which is a fairly new science. And there's not that many functional neurologists in the world. So Dr. Jati is a real gift to this community and a gift to the world. Thirdly, Dr. Jati has evidence-based type of success. In other words, he can tell just by watching people, by testing them, he can tell about improvements based on what we know, again, by the science of neurology today. Well, what Dr. Jati has done, he's mapped out the organs and the systems of the body and how they're connected to the brain. And therefore, he's able to recharge the brain in its areas where it's been deteriorating and reconnect the organs and reconnect the body systems to the brain in a very scientific kind of way, based upon the research we know today of modern neurology. And Dr. Jati gets to the root of the problem and therefore treats the whole person. One of the main things is it's not so much a question of focus on individual problems as the whole system of the body. And Dr. Jati is one of the very few doctors who understands the interconnection between all the various systems in the body and therefore to heal the total system, which then will begin to heal the specific problems a person presents. I think the other reason Dr. Jodie is different and is very helpful because he's a very positive, he's very encouraging, and you can begin to see yourself within a short time improvement by various symptoms that are changing. You can also see Dr. Jodie also is very straightforward, very honest. At the same time, he's very encouraging. Traditional medicine has said that I'm incurable and not much they can do for me, and expect to be in a wheelchair and even die not too far future. And so at least Dr. Jodie has reversed all that and given me a lot of signs of hope.